Hello everybody and welcome. We are here for the opening game of the Fall 2025 high school boys season. Branson Pirates versus the New Heights Christian Academy Cougars. I'm Brian Schumacher. Glad to be here with you tonight. We have the first round of the Webb City Shootout. It's a pool play format, so it will be Branson, New Heights, and Webb City on one side of the pool, and Republic, Monett, and Hillcrest on the opposite side of the pool. They will play a round-robin format and then seed for the Saturday final, 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, and 3 versus 3. This is the second year for this shootout that all 6 teams have attended. Last year the winner was Republic. They defeated Webb City. Branson went 1-2 in the shootout. They actually took all 3 games to penalty kicks. They beat New Heights in a penalty kick shootout. They lost to Webb City and to Monett in the shootout. The format tonight is 35-minute running clock halves. So in a typical high school game you have a 40-minute clock, but we'll have and it stops on goals and whistles and such, yellow cards, not just a general whistle, but a penalty kick, things like that. This is a running clock. We'll see how strict that running clock is if they still choose to stop it on a delay of some sort. But and then instead of the high school traditional golden goal overtime, where if it's tied at the end of the second half, it goes to a 10-minute 2-period golden goal overtime. Here in the Webb City Shootout, we will go straight to penalty kicks. That's part of the reason that Branson ended up with 3 of those penalty kick shootouts in the Webb City Shootout last season. All right, we're just about ready for kickoff. It looks like Branson won the opening kickoff. New Heights will be going left to right on the screen in the first half. Branson working right to left. Starting lineup today for the Cougars has Justin Boney as the goalkeeper. Rush Stewart is the #1 goalkeeper for the Cougars this season. Boney, a solid replacement goalkeeper, but will also probably be in the starting lineup as a fullback. Stewart hasn't had enough practices yet to be eligible. He's 1 shy of the eligibility requirement, so he will be playing tomorrow, but wasn't able to get the start tonight. Around the back, Lucas Nangle gets the start at right fullback. And that's the opening kick. We'll go with player announcements in a little bit. Ruben Brake over on the left side. He's the left fullback. He's over there to play the ball. Lets it go out of play for the throw-in for the Cougars. Max Anredder, the senior big body center back for the Cougars. Ball in the middle of the field. Jackson Dunaway wins it and plays it in the middle, stolen by the Pirates. Kason Hamlin comes to challenge. He's playing that right attacking mid position. Titus Clevenger has found a home on the left attacking mid, and Nixon Meningus is up top as the striker for the Cougars. Keeper sends it in the middle. Dunaway gets a touch. Schumacher brothers connect. Ball to Hamlin. Kason Hamlin tries to play it through. Ball off the chest of the Branson midfielder. Hamlin's still pressuring. They play it back to the keeper. Meningus comes to challenge. Keeper plays it out of the back. Here to the near side. Hamlin challenges. Ben Schumacher there for the ball. Drops it to Dunaway. Dunaway looks in. Challenge comes from the side. Dunaway's able to make possession. Gets it through to Hamlin. Hamlin looking for an option. Lets it run out of bounds. And a throw in for the Cougars. Hamlin comes to take the throw quickly to Meningus run into the corner. Pirates are able to shield and out of play. It will be a goal kick for the Branson Pirates. Pirates setting up on an overload to the left. Dunaway again, first to touch on the send out from the keeper. Challenge in the midfield. And Redder's there to win it. Chips it back in, goes through the first line. Pirates back in possession. And Redder, good challenge. Ball deflected. Ball sent through. Boney out of the box, is able to clear it away. Nice job by Justin Boney to react to that on the high line. Looks like the ball snuck through the fence, and we're going to get another ball for the restart. Ball one down with the chest, played to the back line. Clevenger and Meningus come to challenge. Back into the midfielder, number 21. That is Justin Mazzulu. Ball played over the top. Boney at the top of the box, lets it bounce in and scoops it up. Boney, one of his strengths is punting the ball. And it jinxed him there as he shanks it over to the near side. Ball out of bounds, throw in for the Pirates. Throw into the middle. Schumacher comes to pressure, retreat back to the back line. Break comes to step. Ball played through into the box. Evan Horton calmly clears it away. Titus Clevenger there on the far side, able to win the ball, and a throw in for the Cougars. Ruben Break, the left fullback, comes over to take the throw for the Cougars. Throw into Clevenger. Ball lost in the middle. Dunaway comes up to challenge. Pirates trying to get in. At the top of the box, Nangle comes to challenge, ball slotted through. And too heavy out of play. Goal kick for the Cougars. Max Anrider steps back to take the goal kick. Driving ball to the left side, first touch by the Pirates. Back into the box, Break clears it to Schumacher in the middle. Then Schumacher to Casey Hamlin. Hamlin dribbles back into the middle, challenged, loses the ball, but Dunaway's there. Back to Ben Schumacher on the near side. Actually, that was Casey Hamlin. Hamlin sent it over the top. Punted back to the midfield. Angle tries to win the first touch. Goes through him. Evan Horton there, chips it back in for Hamlin. Hamlin trying to settle. Plays it down the line for Meningus to connect. Pirates drop back to the keeper. Clevenger will challenge. Pirates playing it out of the back to the left side. Dunaway gets the touch. Ball over to the near side. That's number 15, Steven Aranza. And a little pressure from the Cougars forces a clear away by the Pirates keeper. Will be a throw-in for the Cougars in the attacking third. Lucas Nangle, the right fullback, comes down to take the throw. Ball loose. The Pirates are able to win on the turn. Graham Schumacher comes to challenge. Ball played in. Anreder gets a touch. Up ahead as the Pirates send it back in. Break with his left. Clears it back to the midfield. Pirates switching the attack to the left side. Ball loose. Hamlin deflects it. Dunaway there to possess. Plays this in Nangle. Nangle connects to Hamlin but off the mark. Switch to the field by the Pirates. Break comes over to challenge. Cut into the middle by the Pirates. Horton steps. Chipped over by number 10. That is the senior forward, Camilo Miranda. And the ball goes out of play. It will be another goal kick for the Cougars. So far, the Cougars seem to be playing really nervous. and that's to be expected. They graduated 6 seniors last year, including their top 2 goal scorers. Cougars had some summer action and have had a jamboree, but the first game of the season definitely has a different feel. Anredder punts it to the middle of the field. Dunaway gets a touch. Meningas tries to chip it over for Clevenger to challenge. Ball played back to the keeper. Keeper does a nice job clearing it away. Brandon Schumacher there tries to win it forward with his chest, stolen by the Pirates. Break gets a deflection. Falls to Schumacher. Brandon Schumacher over to Clevenger. Clevenger possesses, gets it to Break. Room break to Ben Schumacher in the middle of the field. Schumacher looking for an option. Back to Clevenger. Clevenger plays it through to Schumacher on the 1-2. Schumacher cuts it back, gets it deflected, but Clevenger's there to repossess. Clevenger plays it through to Meningas on the slot. And ball deflected, corner kick for the Cougars. Nice action there by the Cougars. Titus Clevenger being the kind of sideline pivot as Schumacher was able to work it through him, and then Meningas, as those diagonal runs found some connections. Ben Schumacher over on the far side to take the corner, first corner of the game for either squad. Max Enrader, the 6'5" senior, comes up to try to get a header. That was Hamlin on the header on the send back in and didn't get much on it. Scooped up by the keeper. Pirates trying to counter all the way to midfield. Foul called. No, I'm sorry, offside call on the Pirates as the number 20, that is Connor Cox, the junior forward, was in an offside position on the kick. He actually looked on when the ball got to him, but he was off on the kick. So Cougars get the restart. Max Anredder back in his center back position to take the kick. Good floating ball to the near side for Hamlin. Hamlin shielding, battling that defender. Hamlin tries to cut it back in. Well played by the Pirates defense. Horton sends it back in. Headed away again by the Pirates. Ben Schumacher there trying to settle. Tries to play it to his brother Brandon, stolen by the Pirates. Ball played in. Boney right at the top of the box. Just barely in the box to scoop that up. I think he lost where he was on the field. Big punt to the middle. That's more like the Boney kick. Pirates try to clear it away. Back into possession off the drop from the midfielder. Number 20 here on the near side, that's Connor Cox. Plays it all the way back to the keeper. Clevenger comes to challenge, sent away. Anredder there, touch with his left. He's able to get to it, and foul called on Anredder on the challenge. That's the first foul of the game. Pirates take the quick restart into the 1-2 on the far side. Trying to connect. Horton, nice read. We're able to clear it away. That ball was into Miranda. It'll be the Pirates' throw to restart. 10 minutes into this first game. No shots on goal yet. Pirates play the ball across just off the mark, and it's a throw in for the Cougars. Angle there to take the throw. Pirates win it. Meningas looking to turn, ball falls to Schumacher. Then Schumacher to his brother Brandon in the midfield, challenge from behind, and the Pirates are able to steal. Ball played through. Angle there defending. Jackson Dunaway comes up to challenge. Dunaway is able to win it. Pirates steal it back and play it back to the back line. That's number 17, Alexis Loa. Then Schumacher comes on the tackle. Loose ball falls to Brandon, tries to give it back to Ben. Stolen back by the Pirates, again played to that back line. Dominguez challenges, ball's loose. Pirates are there to settle. Back to Alexis Loa, the senior midfielder. Again, the Pirates try to connect on that 1-2 pass from the wing to the midfielder. This time too heavy and out of play for a throw in for the Cougars. Ruben Brake, the left fullback, over to take the throw. Clevenger first to touch. Pirates into the attack. Get by Anredder. Into the box. Sent across. Horton is there. Nice first touch. Clears it away to Brake. Brake clears it down the line. Dominguez comes over to help. Ball's loose. Goes by everybody. Brandon Schumacher there. Sends it back up to Clevenger. As Clevenger tries to get through. Well defended by the Pirates and foul called on the Cougars. The Pirates have a white outline around their red numbers, and I can't actually make them out from the other side of the field. Ball sent into the top of the box. Pirates attacker loses his footing, and the Cougars will let it roll out for a goal kick for the Cougars. I believe the left center back for the Pirates is Yandel Hernandez, the senior defender. He's one of the leaders for the Pirates. Handball called on the Pirates. It'll be a restart for the Cougars. Anredder takes the low ball. First touch by the Pirates. And handball called the other way on the Cougars. No subs yet from either team, but number 22, Cannon Eves, the junior for the Pirates, is at the line to check. This is number 18, Hernandez, for the Pirates, the center back, taking the free kick. Plays it down the line, nice ball. Gets through to Miranda. Camilo Miranda, and Mangle wins the ball and plays it out the sideline for the defense to reset, as number 22, Eves, will sub in the game for the Pirates. He's checking in here on the near side, giving Connor Cox a break. Miranda there to take the throw for the Pirates. Hamlin comes in and steals, tries to play it ahead to Meningus. And foul called behind the play on the Pirates. It'll be a free kick back at the spot for the Cougars. Max Anredder again taking the kick for the Cougars. Gets on top of it, stolen by the Pirates into a counterattack. Brandon Schumacher, nice job winning it out of the air. Into a turn, looking at his options as he carries down the near side. Schumacher still on the ball, plays it ahead to Hamlin. And Hamlin can't control it, out of play, back to the Pirates. Thrown into the middle of the field, dangerous ball. Pirates have to clear. Challenge up ahead. And that's ruled still in play. And let's see, I think they did call that initial one out. So it's a throw in for the Cougars. And Kason Hamlin subs out as Jax Edson, the freshman, gets his first time in the game. Ben Schumacher finds Clevenger, who drops to Dunaway. Dunaway looking at an option, drops it back to Horton. The counterattack for the Pirates. Angle, nice step to win it. On the through ball, plays it wide. Jax Edson, nice job to keep it in play. Ruled over the line, throw in for the Pirates. Quick throw by Aranzuza. Then Schumacher steals into a counter, looking for Meningus. Tries to find it into space. Pirates drop back to the keeper. Switch of the attack over to the far side. Back into the middle. Dunaway's able to steal. Dunaway plays it into space, and that's going to go all the way to the corner. Out of play, throw in for, goal kick for the Pirates. The defender over there lost his footing. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but there's a wet spot over there. There's not a lot of rain today, and that matting can get slick on cleats, and he took a tumble, but he's okay. Back up, and we are ready for a goal kick. Overload to the right for the Pirates. Kick to the middle of the field. First touch by Anreder, drops to Brandon Schumacher with some space in the middle. Schumacher carries to the side, plays it over to Edson. Edson back to Schumacher. Pirates are able to poke it away. And throw in. Missed call there as the Pirates cleared that, but no big deal as throw-in happens and the Cougars win the next one. Schumacher down the line to Meningus. Hernandez shielding as Meningus tries to find an angle to the ball. Goal kick for the Pirates. Number 17, Alexis Loa subs out of the game as Connor Cox returns on the right side. Goal kick taken. Schumacher first to touch, ball loose in the middle. And Schumacher there to win it. Plays it over to Clevenger. Clevenger tries to chip it over to Ben Schumacher on the diagonal run. Schumacher possessing, plays it to Clevenger, back to Schumacher into the attack. Good tackle by the Pirates. And steal over on the far side. Back into the middle. Nangle is holding that guy on the near side. Under the box, Lucas Nangle there clears it off of Horton. And they score the goal. Pirates take the 1-0 lead and a comedy of errors for the Cougars.
Goal, Branson. Camilo Miranda.
Take a look at that on replay. Tony comes out to play. Nangle, good job helping, but kicks it right into Horton's chest and right back into the goal for the Pirates. All right, we're back to the action on the restart by the Cougars. And right into the middle. Loose ball. Pirates are able to win it. In this space. Pirates get to the end and chipped away on the end line. Goal kick for the Cougars. Pirates had the angle and tried to play that cutback shot, or cutback pass I should say, and just too heavy, gets deflected away. And Ritter takes the restart up to Ben Schumacher. Pirates steal. Clevenger on the challenge, back into the midfield. Pirates play into space as they drop through the back. Ball over to the far side. Find the runner on the attack. Good ball through. Boney's there at the top and is able to clear it away. Headed away by the Pirates back into the attack. Over to the near side. Brandon Schumacher comes over to challenge, double by Edson. And foul called on Edson on the double. Kind of unlucky call there as the Pirates attacker would kind of just push through. Number 21, Justin Mazzulu, takes the restart. Miranda sends the ball in for the shot. And Bunny's there to clear. Bunny with a big punt to midfield, first touch by the Pirates. That's number 24, that's Jansen Stout. He's the senior. He's that right center back. Mangle with the throw down the line. Meningus wins the challenge. Can't keep his feet though, as stolen away by the Pirates. Actually, they're going to give him a foul, so he'll get a free kick. Ben Schumacher coming over to take the free kick. He's about 25 yards out at the angle. Ball sent in. Anreder up to play it. Goes over his head. All the way to the far side, stays in. Pirates play it down the line. Anreder comes up and challenges and knocked out a play. Throw in on the far side for the Pirates. Throw into the middle. Ben Schumacher there to win it. Gets challenged from behind. Tries to turn. Schumacher stays on the ball into the attack. Gets to the top, plays it to Clevenger, and Clevenger gets tackled, loses the ball. Pirates into the attack. Brandon Schumacher there comes on the slide tackle, goes right into the Pirates attacker Miranda. Miranda loses his feet. Brandon Schumacher there to take over, and a tackle and out of play. Nice slide tackle by Miranda to clear the threat. Throw in for the Cougars. Mangle takes the throw up to Meningus. Pirates trying to find an angle and able to keep it in on the sideline. And out of play on the near side, throw in again for the Cougars. Mangle takes the throw just over the top of the head of Schumacher. And Schumacher's able to steal it back in the midfield into a counterattack. Plays it to Meningus, but Meningus is offside. And it'll be a free kick for Pirates. Ten minutes left in the first half. Pirates leading 1-0. Side spinning ball over to the near side. Horton heads it away. And Schumacher there, trying to keep it in, able to keep it in on the line. And the line must look different down there than it does up here. I see that was ruled out of play. Sub in the game for the Pirates. Restart of play. Ben Schumacher able to possess. Gets it back to Boney. Boney with the one touch into a dangerous spot. Counterattack for the Pirates. Jack Edson on the near side gets it to Schumacher. Stolen back by the Pirates. That's Miranda. Gets through the challenge. Plays it in. Anreder there. Clears it away. Some challenges. That's number 21, Justin Mazzulu. Over the far side. Being defended by Dunaway. And out of play, throw in for the Pirates. Some more subs at the line. Case and Hamlin checking back in the game for the Cougars as Titus Clevenger will get a break. And number 12, I believe that was, for the Pirates checking in the game. Actually, I can't tell his number. I should have been looking closer when he was at the line. Ball cleared away by the Cougars, but right into the counterattack. Edson there on the heavy touch. Brandon Schumacher challenging for the ball. Pirates draw the foul as Brandon gets called for the push. Cougars really struggling to connect any passes. A lot of awkward touches. Ball cleared away by the Cougars, and then handball called on the Pirates. It will be a free kick for the Cougars, and Redder there to take the kick. And Redder plays the ball up ahead. First touch by the Pirates. Into an attack. Through the back line, but offside. And another free kick for the Cougars. 6:30 left to play. Another sub at the line for the Pirates. Number 17, Alexis Loa, checking back in the game on the next opportunity. Also Grayson Krumrine, the sophomore, checking in the game. And Redder takes the free kick. Over to Jax Edson. Edson tries to turn. Ball deflected, but right to the Pirates into the attack. Challenged by Nangle. That's Eves on the ball, number 22, Cannon Eves. Stolen by Ben Schumacher in the middle of the field, looking for an option. Tries to play the seam through, stolen by the Pirates. And Redder steps, is able to steal, gets the ball up to Edson. Edson trying to turn. Ball comes loose, Ben Schumacher there. Finds Dunaway. Dunaway back to Schumacher on the slant, gets it to Hamlin. Hamlin trying to get to the edge, and scooped away by the Pirates. And time for a sub to check in the game. That's Krumrine for Nangle as the right fullback. And Loa set it in for the Pirates player number 20, I believe that is. Number 2. Can't quite see. Alright, back to the action. Brandon Schumacher in the middle of the field, trying to possess. Still fighting for the ball. Pirates able to win it. Driving ball sent to the middle. Chipped ahead into the attack. And Redder hustles back. And offside called on the Pirates. See if we can see that on replay. And that's a close call. I can't really tell. Yeah, I mean, I suppose that's the right call. Krumrine just in the game as the right fullback. Gets tested right away on that run through. And Redder again taking the kick. Ball loose in the middle. Dunaway trying to find position. Plays it back to Brake. Brake tries to poke through. Ball loose. Good job by Boney stepping up and clears it away. And a throw in for the Pirates. Throw in stolen by Dunaway. Down the line, still in play. Pirates trying to send it across, and they win the corner kick. first corner of the game for the Pirates. And Runner heads it away, right to the top of the box, sent back in. Horton tries to clear. Horton carries, plays it over the top for Hamlin to chase down the left side. Pirates played all the way back as Meningus challenges, deflected off of Hamlin. Into the attack for Meningus. Meningus ahead, tackle at the top of the box, and throw in for the Cougars. Take a look at that tackle by the Pirates defender. Looks clean from there. 2:13 left to play in the first half. Hamlin takes the throw to Ben Schumacher. Schumacher trying to find space. Flipped away again by the Pirates. And it'll be a throw in again for the Cougars. Hamlin and Brake there. Brake will take the throw. The left fullback. Plays it back to Hamlin. Dangerous ball. Brandon Schumacher tries to just chip it in. Ball played strong by the Pirates as Boney will retreat into his box to pick it up. Justin Boney punts it away. First touch by the Pirates. Dunaway is able to get to it, plays it ahead. Then Schumacher heads it into the attack for Meningus to chase. Pirates are able to corral it and play it back to the keeper. Meningus keeps chasing. As they play it out to the near side, Edson comes. Ball played back in the middle of the field. Schumacher's there to settle. Finds some space, looking for his brother. Then Schumacher gets a touch ahead to Edson. Edson can't keep it in. Throw in for the Pirates. Under a minute to play here in the first half. Branson Pirates leading 1-0. Ball played over the top, and Renner there wins the ball. Hamlin able to get back to it. Hamlin fighting through pressure, and finally stolen away by the Pirates. Hamlin's able to get to the ball after Schumacher won the challenge and draws the foul. It'll be a free kick for the Cougars. About 15 seconds left to play. Schumacher's going to have to hustle to get it on frame by the time the clock runs. Schumacher takes the shot, and that's the buzzer going into halftime with the Pirates leading 1-0. Well, it was the first half of jitters. Stewart not being in the goal kind of affected the chemistry of the lineup, it seemed. I know that Coach Perigin was wanting to get, he's got the issue of Nangle, Dunaway, and Brandon Schumacher all kind of in that defensive mid position. He's trying to get all three of them in the lineup, moving Nangle to the right back. And so there's a little bit of disconnect there in the midfield. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments they make at halftime to figure things out here in the second half. Just not enough connected passes for the Cougars. Really more kickball than what I was hoping to see from these guys. Not really in the right spot off the ball to get to the next pass. The Pirates played out of the back quite a bit. They were playing back to their back line, moving the ball around, forcing the Cougar front line to chase. Cougars, on the other hand, their back line were pretty much just clearing every ball to them. So a little bit more patience is going to be needed from the Cougars moving forward. See how they can adjust, like I said, here at halftime. All right, well, we'll take a audio break here and be back in 10 minutes for the start of the second half. We'll send you through the replays of the first half while we're at it. are back and ready to start the second half. Cougars will take the kickoff.
Starting off the second half, Branson 1, College Heights 0.
Back to the starting lineup for the Cougars.
Sorry, New Heights.
We'll be able to see the numbers on the right this half. That's number 9 at top for the Pirates. That's Cale Hinkle, sophomore forward. Number 19 here on the near side is Dylan Hill. And we're underway. Brandon Schumacher gets the ball, plays it to the right corner. I really like that idea if you get it out the sideline. Not as good when it goes out the end line for a goal kick. Cougars can still keep him in this offensive half, though, on the goal kick. Punted away by the keeper. First touch by the Pirates into an attack. Horton's there, tries to get a touch. Possessed by number 17, Loa, up ahead for the Pirates. Horton clears it away for the Cougars and a throw in on the far side. Ball cleared all the way back to the back line. Dylan Hill in possession. Drops it to his defensive mid, number 21, Missoula. Clover's there to clear. Clover challenges, falls to Meningus. Meningus with his chest kicks it back into the middle of the field. Drop back to the keeper, that's Liam Hill, junior keeper for the Pirates. Ball goes through the touch of the Pirates fullback and throw in resulting for the Cougars. Nangle over there to take the throw, tries to hit Hamlin on the run and off his side, out of bounds, throw in back for the Pirates. Dunaway gets called for the foul and then gets the damage as Clevenger clears it right into his stomach. Pirates take the free kick down to the far left side. Back into the middle for the attack. Chipped in. Horton's there to deflect it, and it falls to Boney in the box. Boney punts it high into the air, headed by number 11 for the Pirates. That's Cooper Elms, the junior. Pirates playing it up ahead. Played it through the slot. Boney comes out, and goal kick for the Cougars as the right wing couldn't get there. That was number 19, Dylan Hill, on the pursuit. And we're again back to take the goal kick. I don't think he'll do that when Stewart's in the goal. It definitely sacrifices something to put one of your defenders back to take the kick. Brake takes the throw in. First touch by the Pirates, that's number 17, Loa. Back to Hernandez, who switches the field. Into the middle. Missoula drops again. Back to Elms, down the line to the near side. Brake steps to challenge. Elms back into the middle. And Brake able to clear it away. Miranda switches the field. Nangle gets a head on it, into the middle. Hamlin comes to pursue. Hamlin chasing for the ball. Pirates possess. Into the middle as Dunaway steps. Ball's deflected into the attack for the Pirates. Good step by Horton to deflect. Lowe leaves it over to the near side for number 19, Dylan Hill, and he can't get it on frame. Goal kick for the Cougars. Ball to the near side. First touch by Clevenger, fighting for position. To Loa. And steps and wins it. Breaks there with some time. Finds Ben Schumacher in the middle. Schumacher going to space all the way back to Boney. Boney again, one touch up to Meningus off of his chest. Loa on the ball, plays it to the far side. Hamlin comes over to chase. Pirates are able to deflect it off of Hamlin and out of play back for a quick throw. Hamlin wins position, wins the ball down. Good turn, looks for an option, plays it through. Meningus will chase. Keeper comes out, that's Liam Hill to clear it away. And it'll be a throw in for the Cougars. Another ball over the fence. So they'll throw a ball in to get the restart. 6 minutes into the second half. Pirates scored in the first half to take the 1-0 lead. Angle into Ben Schumacher trying to turn, loses it out of play. Throw in for the Pirates. Number 9, Cale Hinkle with his left sends it over the top, but offside flag is up. Take a look at that again. Restart by Anreder over the top into the box. Liam Hill comes up and gathers it for the Pirates as Hamlin was making an aggressive run. Liam Hill punts it away. Horton gets a touch. Up to Brandon Schumacher, able to possess. And he gets called for a foul, clip on the heel. 21, Mazzullo. Cooper Helms gets through the challenge into an attack for Loa. Loa looking for an option. Still in trouble. And flag is up. I don't know if it's an offside flag. Is it handball? Handball, I believe, is what it was called. I'm not sure. I guess it was a handball. All right, so an opportunity for the Pirates to go up 2-0. And he puts it in. That's number 21, Justin Mazzullo.
Goal.
And the Pirates take the 2-0 lead.
Goal, Branson. 21, Justin Mazzullo.
Justin Mazzullo, or Mazzullo, takes the penalty kick. And it's a 2-0 lead for the Pirates. Ball played to Henrider, who plays it over the top. Hamlin there on the attack, trying to get an angle on it. And foul called on Hamlin on the push from behind. Free kick for the Pirates, restart of play. Schumacher comes in to try to steal. Clevenger there, gets a touch on it. Ball's loose, Hamlin there with his left, and can't get it on frame. Goal kick for the Pirates. Hill takes the restart, won by Nangle, and then Ben Schumacher trying to turn, step in, and stolen by the Pirates. That's Missoula. Sends it over the top. Boney's there to clear it back into Hamlin. Hamlin sends it with his left high into the air. Drop back with the header by number 11, Helms. Hill throws it out to the near side. And out of play, throw in for the Cougars. Throw-in is the call. There's some discussion as to whether there was a handball. Center ref rules that he was out of play by the time the handball occurred. I didn't actually see the handball at all, so not sure. Dunaway over to Clevenger, and swept away by the Pirates. Throw-in for the Cougars. Break throws it in over the top. Lowe is able to sweep it away. Schumacher comes to tackle from behind. Into an attack for the Pirates. Chase to the near side. Boney comes out and sweeps it away. Ball back in. Schumacher heads it in, or kicks it into the air. Comes on the header. Up ahead. Play back to the keeper, Hill. Hill heavy on the touch. Meningus comes in to challenge. And they're able to clear it away. Dunaway back in the middle, trying to turn. Van Ritter wins it, but can't control it. Stolen by Miranda. Miranda plays the through ball. Boney's there at the top and is able to get there in time. Boney with the big ball into the air. Clevenger fighting for possession. And foul called on number 11, Holmes. Free kick for the Cougars. And Ritter over to take the free kick. Low ball to Dunaway. Dunaway pops into the air. Lowe tries to steal. Schumacher gets a touch to Dunaway. Or, I'm sorry, that was Clevenger. Ties Clevenger back to the ball. Drop back to Anrider. Anrider lets it roll, looking to play it all the way back to Boney. Boney sets up a punt back into the middle of the field. Stolen by Missoula. Hamlin comes in to challenge. Ball played in by the Pirates into the box. Sent across. Hinkle there, and defended well by the Cougars. Out of play for a throw-in for the Pirates. Spencer Jackson at the line to check in at the next opportunity. Ball thrown in, Dunaway there. Tries to settle. Ball still loose. Clevenger comes on the challenge, able to win it into the counter. Push from behind, and no call. as the ball falls to Boney in the box. Boney with a big punt into the middle of the field. 2 defenders there for the Pirates. Meningus will chase. Hill's able to step up and clear it. Nangle with a nice header up to Brandon Schumacher, and he's able to draw the foul. Be a free kick for the Cougars. Quickly in on the restart. Threat by Clevenger, but Hill's there for the challenge, and is able to scoop it up. Anreder with a nice header down. Ball's loose. Hamlin pokes it in. And again, William Hill there to scoop it up for the Pirates. Under 20 to play here in the second half. Pirates leading 2-0 on the Cougars. Brandon Schumacher wins the ball. Up to his brother Ben. Ben into the attack. Looking for an option into the box. Loses the ball, and Pirates are able to steal. Brandon Schumacher there on the counter. Steals it back, looking to get to the edge. Slide tackle comes in. Schumacher chases it to the corner. Able to keep it in to send it across and deflect it away. Corner kick for the Cougars. Just the second corner kick of the game for the Cougars. Grayson Crumrine and Spencer Jackson now checking in for the Cougars. Number 32, number 32, that's Javin Conway checking in for the Pirates. Ben Schumacher over there on the far side to take the corner kick. Driving ball into the middle. Anreder goes down. Pirates are able to clear. Angle chasing back, gets to the ball. Angle tries to chip it back in. Ben Schumacher there for the challenge, and another corner kick it looks like for the Cougars. They're going to rule that a goal kick actually. Looks like ruled that Ben got the last touch. So you can see what happened to Anreder on that corner kick as number 4 Anreder comes in and just loses his footing. All right, back to the game action. Liam Hill there to take the goalie punt. Stolen by Schumacher. And oh my goodness. They blow dead the counterattack because of a handball. A little bit aggressive by the AR, putting his flag up on the initial touch. And negated the advantage. All right. Schumacher takes the kick in, and Hill's there to win it for the Pirates. Spinning ball in. Brandon Schumacher there first to touch. Into possession. Finds Hamlin. Hamlin looking to turn. Touches through. Knocked off the ball. Pirates steal and play back to Hill. Hill sends it in the middle. Ben Schumacher gets up to get a header on it. Dunaway chases over. Ball to the near side. And that's to number 22, Cannon Eves. I'm sorry, number 32, Javin Conway. Ball out of bounds back to the Cougars. Pirates steal. An angle comes in on the challenge on Miranda. Miranda dribbling across. Plays the drop all the way back to the keeper. Hill there to settle. Played to the far side. Grayson Crumrine over there. Brandon Schumacher wins it. And out of play. Throw in for the Pirates. And Schumacher wins the header on the throw-in. Up to Hamlin, who heads it forward. Pirates clear it from the top. Into the middle with some space. Nangle's there to settle. Finds Dunaway with room. To Hamlin. Hamlin gets a touch but can't control it. And moves it back to the Pirates. Spencer Jackson there steals the pass back to Anreder. Anreder chips it back in. Schumacher tries to get a touch. Sent high into the air by Jansen Stout. Dominguez chases. Tough ball back to Hill. And Hill can't handle it out of play for a corner kick for the Cougars. It's a dangerous ball by the back line of the Pirates. You see this ball sent high into the air. And then on this spin, just drives it back to Hill. Can't handle the bouncing ball. And Schumacher over to take the corner again. Third corner of the game for the Cougars. Backside ball. And doesn't find in play. Goes over the goal. It'll be a goal kick for the Pirates. A couple subs coming in for the Pirates. Number 30 is Brian Drolscherman. And number 28, Uriah Gouvel. Subbing in the game for the Pirates. Under 14 left to play here in the second half. No extra balls apparently, as the keeper gets to waste a minute chasing the ball. Restart a play, bouncing ball in the middle. Number 17, Loa, heads it away. Back to the back line of the Pirates, who played in the possession. Back into the middle of the field. Miranda's there, receives and turns. Through ball in, Boney's at the top and able to sweep it away into a possible counterattack. Dunaway's there in the middle of the field. Dunaway looking for an option, finds Meningus. Meningus can't handle the pass. And back into an attack for the Pirates. Meningus chases back. He's able to get a touch on it in the midfield and draws the foul. Cougars still looking for their first goal of the season here in this opening game. Good ball by Anreder to the top, headed in the air by the Pirates. Meningus plays it in, back to Meningus. And foul called on the Pirates. It will be a free kick right at the top for the Cougars. Schumacher there to take the kick. This is a little tight to go over the wall. You kind of need to go around the wall in this case. Tries to find the space through. And Hamlin got a touch on it, but couldn't find a good strike as Hill's able to scoop it up. Ball back in the middle of the field, stolen by Dunaway. Dunaway looking at an option, coming into the attack. Dunaway to the top of the box, still on the dribble. Dunaway still attacking, plays it across, ball deflected over the near side. Pirates trying to get out on the near side. Spencer Jackson comes back to challenge. Nangle's there. Nangle cuts it back and deflected away by number 22, Eves. Number 32, I'm sorry, Javen Conway. Actually, that is 22. Okay, Case and Hamlin subbing on the game as Titus Clevenger checks back in as the right attack. Nangle, good throw in down the line. Schumacher and Stout challenging for it. Stout's able to win it, plays it ahead, and wins it off of Jackson for ruling that a handball. Be a free kick for the Pirates. Back spinning ball into the middle of the field. Dunaway, good header down to Clevenger. Clevenger gets a touch ahead. Pirates shield into the middle of the field to Mazzulu. Ball in by number 22 Eves to Hinkle, but offside flag is up. Take a look at this on replay. Just about a step off. All right, under 10 to play. Another free kick for the Cougars. And runner in. Heavy ball, Hill stays back. Jackson chases to the corner. And can't get there in time. Go. He's going to leave the ball, but that gives the opportunity for the Pirates to just kill the clock. Hill there to take the kick. High ball, Brandon Schumacher wins the header forward. Challenge in the middle. Comes down to the Pirates. Then Schumacher comes in and wins the challenge. Boney out of the box, shot, goes wide of the frame. And it'll be a goal kick for the Cougars. We'll have to do some education on that last throw-in, as when a ref doesn't know, oftentimes they'll wait to see who picks up the ball. So the Pirates got it because they picked it up. Here's that attack opportunity as Boney came out of the box and forced the quick shot as Cannon Eves took a strike and just went wide of the frame. Anredder sends the ball into the middle of the field. Switch to the far side. In the middle of the field on the attack. Miranda's there, chips it in. Good ball in, but he's offside. See if we can catch that on the replay. Really close as Anredder stepped right as the... Oh, they called a foul. Let's look at that again. I'm not sure. See where the call was. What? All right, restart on the free kick after the handball. And offside this time. Seventh handball of the game. 4 for the Cougars, 1 of them resulting in a penalty kick, and 3 for the Pirates. Horton chips it away to the far side. Challenge for the ball with Clevenger and the Pirates defender, and they're going to give the foul to the Pirates player. Free kick for the Cougars. Anredder plays it down the line, and Cougars content to let the keeper chase it. Spencer Jackson subbing out of the game as Kason Hamlin checks back in. Typically in a tournament format, the teams each provide a ball boy, but in this case there's no ball boys. Dunaway wins it up to Clevenger. AR puts up his flag. Let's see if we can tell what happened here. I guess he called Clevenger for a push-off. All right, just over 5 minutes left to play. Restart for the Pirates. Spinning ball ahead. Ryan gets the touch to Schumacher, can't handle the pass. Pirates send it wide. Hamlin steals, plays it across with his left. And Hill picks it up in the box. Ball into the middle. Battle for the ball. Number 32, Conway plays it in to Loa. And a nice job by Oni coming over to clear it away. Throw in on the restart by the Pirates. Ball chipped in. Boney gets a touch on it. Ball's loose. Schumacher comes in and draws the foul. Yellow card issued. And it will be a free kick for the Cougars. Eight fouls apiece on the teams today. Henry plays it ahead, headed away by the center back, number 18, Yandel Hernandez for the Pirates. It'll be a throw in for the Cougars on the near side. Lucas Nangle there to take the throw. Nangle, good throw down the line. Actually didn't come in play, it doesn't look like. It'll be a throw in for the Pirates. Back to the action, throw in, Dunaway steals. Tries to get the poke through, falls to Hamlin. Hamlin on the run. Back line wins it, Ben Schumacher steals. And whistle on the play. Let's see what the call is. A late challenge into the back line. Okay, restart a play. Dunaway steals in the middle of the field, gets it over to Clevenger. Clevenger down the line. Ball still in play as Menendez gets called for the foul. Under a minute to play. In the middle of the field. First touch by the Branson player. Ben Schumacher there trying to turn with it. Still on the ball. Back to Brandon. Challenge comes on. Schumacher back to Anreder. Anreder over to Horton. Ball's loose as falls to Crumrine. Crumrine chips it down the line for Clevenger, but it rolls out of play. Just 10 seconds remaining. Pirates get back into play. Clevenger through the middle. And that will do it for the game.
At the end of the game, Branson 2, New Heights 0.
Okay, final score, Branson 2, New Heights 0. Kind of a sloppy first game. Wasn't really what I was expecting after our summer work, but Branson is a solid team, and we had some disconnected pieces there from what we've done this summer. We'll be back here tomorrow at 8 a.m. for the second game of the tournament against Webb City. Branson will play tomorrow. I believe the game's at 1 o'clock, so Webb City actually has a doubleheader tomorrow. They'll play both of us. And then the seating for Saturday, either the 9:30 or 11 o'clock game will be based on the finish. So second and third place will play at 9:30, and the first place game will be at 11. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. I'll send you through the second half recap as we close out. Thank you all for tuning in.